Are you curious about food and wine pairings? Well, I'd love to share the wonderful world of how food and wine interact with each other with you. There are three approaches that we can take to food and wine pairings. The first is a traditional way, which is to say white meat, white wine, red meat, red wine. And that's actually a pretty good rule of thumb. There's a newer approach to it, though, and that is by looking at the components in it. It's called component pairing. And so you look at the components in the food and the components in the wine, and you match them up. It's a bit more of a scientific approach. There's a third way, which is to say, who cares? I love the food, I love the wine, and I'm going to have them together. Personally, I take the second approach, a lot of the component stuff, but with quite a bit of the third approach, which is to say, I'm just going to enjoy this experience and see what happens. I can tailor that experience by understanding the components. And that's what I want to focus on with you in this series, is how food and wine interact with each other. To do this best, we're going to focus on objective tasting, not subjective tasting. Subjective tasting is the idea that what does this wine taste like? Objective tasting is how do I experience this wine in my mouth? So when we taste wines in this way, the objective way, we're going to swish the wines all over our mouth, thinking that is mouthwash. So we want to expose the full surface of our mouth to the wine, and then we're going to focus on specific things in the wine that we can then pair with the components in the food. It's a really fun way to look at food and wine pairings, and I think it's going to be very educational. So let's have some fun. So stay tuned for some great videos on pairing food and wine components together, because life is so much more fun if you stay curious.